What's going on, guys? Harold here, Figuremania Show. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys a look at the brand new Hiya Toys Exquisite Basic Muto from Godzilla 2014. I am very excited for this figure. I am so happy to finally have a proper Muto figure. It only took us, the fans, 10 years to finally get proper Muto figures, and thankfully Hiya Toys delivered on that. So before I go any further, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Hiya Toys for delivering this figure out to me for review, and also Kowkis Toys for delivering their copy as well. And if you guys are still looking to get this figure, which you should, Kowkis has this figure in stock right now. They did tell me that stock is low, so go and get that figure as fast as you can, and use my promo code Figuremania-kowkis to get 6% off your purchase. Now let's continue on with the review. Giving you guys a close look at the figure itself. This figure has beautiful details all around, from all 6 limbs all the way to the tips. Very cool, look at that. Let me just focus on the face a little bit. And the jaw does articulate, so okay, so you can open and close the jaw. And also for the head, it can look down and up. So when you push his head forward to look down, this happened, you see this part here of the head, which is really nice. Very nice. And the little little arms here for the female Muto. Let's turn her around. Very nice. So the colors are pretty, to me, they're pretty bang on to like what I remember in the movie. So it's very cool. Let's take a look at the articulation, because there is a lot to this figure. Now, when I got this figure, it was pretty stiff out of the box, so I did heat treat my figure. So you might have to do the same with yours. And you have to exercise quite a bit of patience for this figure, because this is a little awkward to manage at first, okay? Because it's got 6 limbs, and there's a lot of ball joints to it and things, so it can get a little bit cumbersome at times. But you just need to go slow with it, and you need to exercise patience. But I assure you, this figure is awesome, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like this figure a lot. So you guys already know the articulation at the head here. Okay, so it can look up and down. It can't look side to side, unfortunately. Someone was asking me if it can do that, and it does not. Okay, so you already know the jaw hinge. Okay, and then it has it can crunch on the body. So let me show you guys. So it's got rotation as well, so you can rotate it all the way around if you wanted to do that. Very nice. Okay, and here's the egg sac. Let me just zoom in a little bit closer. Now, unfortunately, it's just colored. It's just colored with just dark paint. I mean, there's no. They didn't, add any highlights to the egg sac to show that it's glowing or anything like that. But it's there. I mean, the detail is there and things like that. But they didn't paint it, with any light painting or anything like that. So that's how it is. Okay, now let's look at the arms here, and you got good movement on the arms. Okay, so you can move it all the way back like that. Oops, let me show you guys. Okay, so see, you got pretty cool. This can move this way, you can swivel. Okay, up and down. Okay, Not sure if it can grab, you know, like in the movie, the male Muto gives the female the warhead, and she holds it. You could probably hold it, you know, like if you have something, you could it can be hanging in her little arms here. Okay, but that's pretty much it that you can do. All right, and then okay, so let's start from the shoulders. So this has like two shoulders. Okay, so like there's these. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit so I can show you guys. Oops. All right, so there's these parts over here, and they can move back and forth like this, and it can turn all the way around. Okay, now I believe this is the proper way to you know, to display the figure when it comes to this part over here. Okay, so you got good you know, movement on the shoulders, on the other shoulders, and you can so it can strike. Look at that. That looks pretty badass. I should do a picture like that. I did not, but I am that looks really cool. Look at that. So when we get the 2014 Godzilla figure, which is due out sometime soon, this will be pretty cool to do a pose. Look at that. That looks phenomenal. That looks really, really cool. That looks awesome. Okay, so then you got a ball joint here, and then another ball joint here, and like on the tips here, on the for all four tips, 1, 2, 3, 4, they can spin around. You can move them up this way. Here, let me show you. Okay, so see. Okay, let me just adjust the camera again. My goodness. Like I said, this has a, you know, it's very unique, you know, like, so you just have to exercise patience. But this figure is really cool. I'm very happy with that. We finally have an articulated Muto figure. And then at the legs, so you can, let me just adjust the camera. It can go all the way around. Now for the legs, you have to be careful. I managed to pull, like, I thought that I could bend this a little bit more, and then I managed to pull out the leg, one of the legs. So I popped it back in. So you have to be careful, guys. So the most that you could do with the legs, okay, so you can extend it to about that much. Okay, I don't see why you would need to do that unless like you want to give it like a pose like where she's about to strike at Godzilla. So like in a standing pose like this. Here, let me just do it to the other side. Okay, so you can like extend the legs about that much. Okay, and then this is the proper positioning for the Muto, I believe, like this. And there's ankle movement, okay? Okay, so you need to exercise patience, as I said before. But this figure will look fantastic on your shelf. I took a few photos already with this figure, and this figure is very photogenic for toy photography, and I'm very happy with it. Thank you very much, Hiya. Now, please give us the Hawk Muto, or the male Muto, the flying one. We definitely need it to round out the, this team of adversaries for Godzilla 2014. Giving you some size comparisons with some Mutos that I have in my collection. I don't know if a lot of people have these particular figures or not, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. So as you can see, I have a pretty small Muto army that I've been building over the years, so I'm pretty happy with it. So it's pretty cool. So let's first start with these big ones here. So let me move these smaller ones out of the way first. And these are the Bandai's Movie Masters, like the Bandai Premium Out of Laws Muto set. So it had a weird name to it, but you know, these were like the only things that that Bandai gave us, aside from this one right over here when 2014 came out. And very nice detailing on this and things, but like there was just no articulation at all and anything like that. It was nice that, you know, it came with the flying Muto, with the Hawk Muto and things. So this was a really nice set, but it was like $200 or $300 if I remember. So it was really expensive. And at the time of 2014, you know, we got this one. I thought that this was the female, but someone pointed out to me that it's the flying Muto, you know, the male Muto, not the female. And finally, I have these figures right here, and these are custom made by Photon Collectibles. They're not, they're called Parasite, but they're clearly inspired by the Muto design. Okay, so he made these a long time ago, and he was selling them and things. So there are a few people that have this set, but he hasn't made anything like this for quite a while. So that's pretty much all the Mutos that I have. Now let's look at the SH Monster Arts Godzilla figures and the Hiya figure. And finally, giving you guys a size comparison with the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2014. Now I switched out the 2019 head for and put it on this body because we all know about the head for that one. Okay, and I think the scale is pretty decent here for these two here. So if you guys want to play around with you know, the Godzilla 2014, if you got the 2019, you can switch out the head or something until we get until the 2014 Hiya figure arrives. This is a good substitute. I think this is pretty good scaling. Okay, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. And for the last comparison, we have the Godzilla pre-evolved from Godzilla X Kong, and he's gargantuan compared to the Muto figure. So thankfully the 2014 figure that's coming from Hiya will be properly scaled with this one. So he is going to be a little bit shorter, so I foresee that it's going to be something similar to this, which is very, very cool. Oops, let me just adjust the camera a little bit for you guys. And that's it for this review, everyone. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my video today. So guys, go out and get this figure if you haven't yet. Godzilla 2014 is also on the way, and I cannot wait to get that figure in my hands. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to the end for the photo gallery of my toy photography, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone.